Here we are again. I've been messing about again in animation nodes. This is using an object to transform another object. In this case and the next quick clip, the text is doing the transformation. In this one, the red bits are actually see-through. They're turning blue in a minute, but there we go. And this is how I did it. You can see just between the I and the M there's see-through there. It's the checker pattern. We'll turn everything off. Sorry about the glow, that's bloom. I can't resist the stuff. What have we got here? We want plane on, and you can see it is just a flat plane subdivided into small rectangles and then holes punched in it. We'll make sure it's selected, then go into edit mode. This is how you do it. Make sure you're on face select at the top there. We'll switch everything on. Yeah, should be able to see now. That's face select, edge and vertex. You want face select, go into select, come down, select random. Now what it's doing, it's selecting 50% of what remains. But I mean, when it's all nothing selected, if you see what I mean. The seed, all it does is just give you a different pattern, really. Again, random, but if you don't like what it gives you at nothing, just up it to 1 and then 2 and then 3, and when you get a pattern you like, that'll do. How much of it is selected is controlled in the percentage, which is pretty self-explanatory. 100%, you see everything's orange. And then 0%, there's nothing orange, and something in the middle would obviously be required. When you've got like that, you just press X and delete what's there. I'm not going to do it because I still play about with this one a bit more. And that's about it for the basics of it. Shall I tell you now? Where am I? Oh yeah, well, this is the node tree coming up. We're in shader node at the moment and there's nothing selected, or nothing that I've got a shader on selected. Go into animation nodes, press this F node tree, which is the one I constructed, and this is what does the magic. Starts off on the left with a mesh object input, which is the plane at the moment. We then hide the plane, go through all the rigmarole to a target mesh object output. We don't need this plane anymore. Well, we need it left there, but we don't need it for anything. And this is what we get, all these squiggly, spiky things. The empty is that orange cross on the left at the moment. And this is controlling them. See? But I'm dragging it about at the moment and couldn't work out why it wasn't doing anything. The reason it's not doing anything is because I've got a time info node there plugged into evolution. That's controlling it. Well, the position of the empty is controlling the thing, so it only runs off the timeline. So we've got a keyframe location there for this empty at 1. Let it run through, and as you see, they all jiggle about until it gets to about wherever, 200 and something. This is what controls it all. This is controlling the empty, so the size of it and the fall off. So the size basically controls it, but then we control the size of the actual particles, if you like, using the amplitude. So X and Y will leave as they are, but as you saw before, if you just increase Z, they get great big tall spikes. And I think that's about it for today. Not very pleased with it. I was looking for a video title, but I'm not going to get one. Not out of this anyway. But yeah, I think that's about it. It's quite a simple node tree. This is what we end up with. There are no actual colours on the either the target or the text. It's just provided by those area lights, one each side.